Welcome to this special Royal edition of Orlando Attractions Magazine, The Show.
This week we're celebrating the grand opening of New Fantasyland as Walt Disney World takes center stage.
And don't forget the reopening of Test Track in Epcot.
That's right, and as always we've got the latest in theme park news, a hidden Mickey, new giveaway, and much more coming at you right now.
So get ready. Today it's all about mermaids, princesses, and dragons. Oh my!
Are you going to be acting like a princess the entire time?
That would be a no.
Okay.
This week's show is brought to you by Mousefan Travel, an authorized Disney vacation planner. Let them plan your next trip at no extra cost. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
Filmed among the aisles of the happiest store in Florida, the show comes to you from Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade theme park items. Visit their warehouse right here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com. Welcome to this week's special episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm JL.
This past week has been a complete whirlwind.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, I think so.
Banks and I, along with the rest of the Orlando Attractions crew, spent 3 full days in Disney, attending ceremonies, conducting interviews, and obviously exploring new attractions.
It's a tough job, but I mean, someone's got to do it, and might as well be us.
You know what I think the toughest part of your job is?
What's that?
Is being patient with me, because I want to do the play part of our job.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time focusing on the work part of our job. You really are a saint.
Hey, you think so? You think I'm a saint?
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe I
think so.
should register to become a saint. Maybe, you know.
Register for your sainthood?
Yeah. Banks Lee, patron saint of theme park addicts. I think that has a good ring to it.
You definitely have my vote.
Well, thank you.
Well, but before we show everyone how qualified he is, how about we get through news in the queue?
Yeah.
Well, the big news of the week is obviously the opening of the new Fantasyland. And even though Storybook Circus has been open for some time, it still pulled out a few tricks of its own for the occasion.
And by tricks, we actually mean clowns performing tricks.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, the name is the Storybook Circus Giggle Gang. And, sorry, that name is funny. I like that name.
Yeah, it's very giggly-ish.
Yeah. Now, if you think the name's funny, here are the names of the characters. You got Chuckles Buffoon McMonkeyshine III.
Who came up with that?
I don't know, but I like McMonkeyshine. And, of course, the third. It's the
third,
yeah,
yes.
So
that's the kicker
obviously,
right there.
that family likes to keep that name. Then you also have his helpers, Winnie, Horselaugh, and Snort.
And there's also a specialty performing clown that comes out every once in a while called Wowzer.
Wowzer.
Yeah.
That sounds like Inspector Gadget. You know, you always go like,
Wowzer.
Wowzer, yeah.
They're going to be performing daily for guests, and they're going to be putting a unique twist on traditional circus clowning.
Yes, they are.
Are you going to be able to visit the Giggle Gang?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I have a little bit of a, not a huge fear, but, you know, clowns freak me out a little bit, so.
I will go with you, and it will be okay.
Okay, just so as long as you're there, I can hide behind you.
Yes.
Now, there is no clowning around over at Downtown Disney, although there was a bit of goofing around as Goofy helped dedicate the new Splitsville luxury lanes, and a preview was held for media outlets and other various attendees.
I am very excited about Splitsville.
I am too. That place was gorgeous.
It really was. I love the aesthetics feeling of it. You go in, it's got a very retro, vintage vibe going on there. It's 2 floors of bowling alleys and billiard tables. Has an upscale menu with things like sushi, but at the same time, there's more casual edibles like pork sliders, cheeseburgers, pizza.
Those pulled pork sliders are honestly some of the best sliders I've ever had. Oh,
I didn't have
delicious.
one, but they looked really good.
They were very good. Now, after 10:30 p.m., the first floor welcomes all ages, and the upstairs converts to an adult environment, servicing 21 and older Thursday through Saturday. And this opens next Wednesday, December 19th. We'll have a full report on it on next week's episode of the show, so be sure to check that out.
Well, before previews and grand openings, things usually begin as rumors, and that's exactly what's coming out of Universal Studios right now.
Yes, they finally confirmed Transformers that there's still all these rumors about Harry Potter Phase 2. Now, there's a huge building rumored to be the Gringotts Bank Coaster, for the Harry Potter expansion that is now being enclosed over at the former Jaws area. That whole area is, the rumor is it's going to be Diagon Alley and London. I mean, they've already got this waterfront that's on the lagoon that the structure looks just like a waterfront in London.
Okay.
So that's already fueling the rumors this is going to be the London area. And now, breaking news this week is that there have been some spottings over in London. Helena Bonham Carter, who played Bellatrix Lestrange in the films, has been spotted in full Bellatrix outfit over there, and it looks like they're filming stuff for the theme parks with the original cast.
Oh, wow.
So this is a big news that they're already starting filming for it. Rumors are trying to circulate what it's going to be used for. Is it going to be used for that rumored Gringotts or maybe the Hogwarts Express? No one knows. That Hogwarts Express is rumored to take visitors between the new expansion and Universal Studios to the current Wizarding World over at Islands of Adventure. Park hopping within the same land.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool. The malls are up now across over by the Simpsons attraction as well, feeding the rumor that this area will be themed to a Simpsons area, like an expansion of the Simpsons.
Just expanding it beyond the attraction
itself. Yeah. So it's on your own little Springfield area of the park. There's so much going on at Universal right now. It's just insane, the amount of construction, and I'm so looking forward to everything going on.
So you're a Simpsons fan too?
I'm a Simpsons fan. I'll still miss Back to the Future, of course, but I mean, now that they're expanding it, it gives more reason of why they got rid of the attraction. Now you got this whole Simpsons land possibly coming. Now the International Food and Film Festival food court is also being torn down for the expansion of the Simpsons area, and that's rumored that could be maybe Moe's Tavern or Krusty Burger. Who knows?
Did you say Krusty Burger?
Yeah, Krusty Burger. You watch the show, right?
Well, minimally, but Krusty, when you put the word Krusty along with the word burger and you put those together, it's not very appetizing. Like, that just doesn't appeal to me.
Sweetie, JL, I think that was the point of The Simpsons, to make that joke that it wouldn't be appetizing, you know, back when they first aired like 20 years ago.
Right. Okay. Well, for anyone out there that's been living in a cave and on a forsaken planet and doesn't already know, Disney rocked the theme park world with a multi-day event to celebrate the official opening of many different attractions in their resort.
It was very impressive. Like one of my favorite media events I've ever been to. There were celebrities galore, like Jennifer Goodwin from Once Upon a Time, American Idol, Jordan Sparks was there. I got to meet Jodie Benson, the voice of Ariel. Olympic bronze medalist Kelly Wells was also there. It was so cool. No
doubt. Now, you seem to spot these celebrities from a mile away, whereas it seems like with me, they could actually run up to me and bite me, and I wouldn't even actually catch on that I was near a celebrity.
Well, I mean, of course not. Celebrities don't really bite, JL.
Well, Robert Pattinson would disagree, but I digress. Back to the point.
That's a character he plays. I don't think he would actually bite someone.
You never know. Anything can happen.
Okay.
Back to the main point. The grand opening of the new Fantasyland was the focal point for the event, with its stores, its rides, its restaurants, and the appearance of a flying dragon.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Did you see that? Did you see the dragon?
I did. I was sitting there eating dinner with my friends, and then there was this noise. From the Disney Parks blog, who's been on this dragon hunt for weeks.
Here's Jenny Lynn. Yes, it was a dragon, and it was my dragon. Well, I call him my dragon only because he's not really my dragon. He belongs to everybody. But I have been following him. I have been obsessed with him. That's all I've thought about is the dragon. And so here I am, and all of a sudden I hear this kind of flapping noise, and all of a sudden, and magically the music started, which is always amazing. This roar was going crazy, and I look up above Beast Castle, and there he is, and he's flying, and he's spitting fire, and he's soaring. Roar! It was pretty amazing.
Stunning.
Stunning?
Stunning.
Stunning is a good word. Stunning is a word that I would use only on a few occasions. This is one of them. Stunning. Amazing. Stunning.
You stood there like
incredible. No, I didn't stand there. I was jumping up and down like a little kid. I am a little kid. I was just jumping up and down going, dragon, dragon, dragon. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. This is a dragon dance. Dragon dance. Dragon dance. Dragon dance. Dragon, 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 dragon.
Gary, are we going to see the dragon again?
You know, I don't know. I hope he comes back. I want him to move in with me. I have an extra, okay, Dragon, if you're watching, I have an extra room. Come right in. I know you probably, you know, I probably have to really get the fire, you know, the fire system, the smoke alarms working.
Fire insurance would probably.
Because all of a sudden he coughs and half my house goes up.
That would be bad.
That would be very bad. Although it would save like on heating, wouldn't it?
That's true.
Hey, Mr. Dragon, it's getting winter. Can you just like sneeze or something?
It was so exciting.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. And
I don't think anyone.
Have you seen Banks around here?
You better go look. Banks.
He didn't follow the dragon, did he?
He might.
We gotta go get him.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic time, one that I will always remember for sure. I mean, how can you forget seeing a dragon?
Right? I mean, this really was a once-in-a-lifetime experience to see an actual dragon flying over New Fantasyland. That was so impressive. I hope maybe he makes a comeback sometime.
I hope so.
It was actually kind of funny because when I was trying to get video of it, I was also had my phone in my other hand trying to get pictures of it at the same time. It was
You
quite
definitely
funny.
were a whole flurry of activity in that moment. Quite the sight for sure, and quite the fuss was made.
Yeah.
But there was also a big fuss made over the reopening of Test Track.
Yes.
Disney held quite a ceremony right out in front of the attraction, complete with food, drinks, pyrotechnics, and a concert with One Republic.
Love One Republic. Their song Good Life, which was featured in all the Disney ad campaigns last year. It's one of my favorite songs. They're a good band. And it was a fantastic time, too. I mean, the highlight, though, was Test Track itself. In fact, JL and I pitted our car designer skills against one another in that ride.
We did. It was a nail-biting experience. And you all are dying to see the throwdown, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sure you are. We've got so much to cover with New Fantasyland and Test Track for this. This is going to be a long, long package, longer than we ever had before. And because this is so special, we're just going to throw it all at you right now because it was just all a storm of activity. So just keep watching this right now. It's a 100% chance of awesomeness today.
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. On your count. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hey everyone, we're here at the Magic Kingdom for the grand opening of New Fantasyland. I'm standing in front of one of 2 areas that have opened, Storybook Circus. There's also the Enchanted Forest, which we'll be getting to. We're going to take you on a tour of everything that they have here. So come follow me. This place is so amazing. There's so much to do here. We have Enchanted Tales with Belle, the Be Our Guest restaurant, Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, Bonjour Village Gifts, and right behind me we have Gaston's Tavern where they have a little something called LeFou's Brew. I think I need to get some of that. Come on.
Fairguest Restaurant is obviously going to be destination dining for the park. Do you mind explaining the different rooms that we have here and their appeal?
Sure. So first we walk into the grand ballroom. It is that replica of that scene from the movie where you see Beast and the Belle dancing. We have the dome ceiling and the twinkling chandeliers. So obviously that is a great place that everyone wants to take a dining experience. Yes. However, we have two other rooms that are open during lunch as well. We have the Rose Gallery, which features a beautiful twirling statue of Beast and Belle. And then if you go over, we actually have the mysterious West Wing, where if you remember from the movie, Beast has forbid Belle to go, but our guests get to go there. And it's got that little bit of a darker ambiance. You might actually even see the enchanted rose and some petals fall while you're in there.
Well, now this restaurant also functions a little bit differently than other counter services and restaurants throughout the park. Can you explain how it functions at lunchtime versus at dinner time?
Great. At lunch we have quick service food, so it is open for every one of our Magic Kingdom guests. You can go in there. We actually have some special things going on with there where you can order your meal, you get a special rose that follows you to your table, and the food comes right to your table. So there's no waiting in line. You go find a table, sit down, and the food comes right to you. But then we turn it over and have a little bit more of an elegant table service dining at night.
It sounds lovely. I actually can't wait to eat here. Are there any hopes that there will ever be a cupcake flight?
You know, I don't know. Our chefs and pastry chefs are always very imaginative, but we do have something called the gray stuff. If you remember from the song, they sing about the gray stuff tried. It's delicious if you don't
It is delicious.
Me, ask the dishes, and it is delicious, and that is always a nice treat for our guests here.
And how do we get the gray stuff?
You know, it somehow magically appears.
I'm standing right here in front of Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. It's one of the attractions here in New Fantasyland. It features stunning audio animatronics and the hit soundtrack from the movie. I can't wait to ride. Many of you know about hidden Mickeys, little Mickey heads that are hidden throughout the parks. Well, here on the Little Mermaid ride, we actually have a hidden Nautilus, which pays tribute to the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea attraction that used to be located on this very spot. Been the trend with Disney as of late. The Mermaid Queue is interactive. Right behind me here, you'll see a little window with crabs moving back and forth. What they do is they bring out items and you're supposed to match them to the items that are already in the window. If you find the crab bring one out that doesn't match, you wave your hand at it and it takes it away.
Confidentially, the crabs, they're very nice, but they need discipline. I appreciate your help. I know you're probably on vacation, at the beach and all, but thanks. Hey, look who's here, it's you! And of course, who else would it be? Boy, we're getting a lot done today.
Here in the New Fantasyland, you tend to see a lot of royalty running around, and I've been feeling a little underdressed. I think I need to see what I can do about this situation. Well, that's more like it. Thou shalt henceforth refer to me as Fair Maiden Jenny Lynn. Whew, this princess stuff is hard work. This is Fair Maiden JL here with the
Royal
Majesty Makers, revealing the royal in you since once upon a time.
Well, I've been roaming through Fantasyland, decided to come dressed for the occasion.
Very
Well, thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you very much. I thought, though, I look the part, but I need a little bit of help acting the part. Could you assist me?
Oh, I'd love to. Well, I am an expert in etiquette, dear.
Yes.
I'm Lady Llewellyn. This is my dear helper.
I'm Tobias Quick.
And this is?
I am Bridget. It's a pleasure. Oh,
And I am Sir Sterling, the foremost knight trainer in all of Fantasyland.
Yes. Very impressive.
Well, first, as a lady, you must always curtsy when you see the princess and prince. All right?
Okay.
Shall we try?
Of course.
All right. Ladies, you will take your hands to the side. Lift skirt as so. Right foot behind the left. Bend at the knee. Keep your torso up straight. And stand up. Oh, lovely. You're a natural.
Are you sure you haven't done this before?
Now, a gentleman.
Oh, yes. The townspeople approve.
A gentleman should never curtsy
That's
here.
me. I'm gentle.
So,
I'm gentle.
well, yes, we must show you how a gentleman
Please do, please
bows.
do.
You bow, remember, Sir
Oh,
Sterling.
certainly.
It's a bow.
Yes, you fall to the ground. and you
I
What?
do apologize. My uncle fell off of his horse. He's never
That's
been
not how
missing.
we do it.
No, uncle.
No.
You have to stand here, and they want you to.
The cow.
Oh, yes.
Bow,
Oh,
cow.
Tobias just learned this morning. Perhaps he can help you
You
out, Sir
stand with the
Sterling.
hands behind your back, and then you bend at the waist. Like
Oh, no, the other way, dear, the other way.
Oh, I'm still learning.
I don't think that's right.
There you are.
Like
Very
you're a
good.
bird going in the water.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I
That's
see.
right.
Crane, if you will.
Well, that's much
And that's
better.
how we bow.
Yes.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Why don't we practice? All right, I will bow to you, and then you can curtsy back. All
That's
right?
lovely.
Ready?
Let's go.
Ready? Oh, wonderful! Come along, let's go to the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us here on this historic day at the Magic Kingdom. I think Walt would be extremely proud of the thousands of cast members and Imagineers whose tireless efforts made New Fantasyland a reality. We can't wait for you to discover what lies behind the walls of Cinderella Castle. Mickey, are we all set?
We sure are, Tom.
Great. And Jennifer, would you please do the honors?
Oh, to all who believe in wishes and dreams, to all those who are young and young at heart, New Fantasyland will always be yours.
As an Imagineer, what's it like to see a project that's been years in the making come to life in a breathing environment?
It's great satisfaction seeing our guests enjoy it today. This has been, as you said, like 5 or 6 years in the works, and we broke ground about 3 years ago. So it's been a long time, but today is a special day for all of Imagineering. And we're in 2014, we're going to be opening up Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which will add a little more to our Fantasyland.
A little bit of thrills for the boys in that area. We hope that you've enjoyed this brief tour of the New Fantasyland. We still have one part of New Fantasyland that has yet to be revealed. Under construction is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Coaster, and Disney has actually added a feature here to the refurbishment walls where we can go ahead and take a peek. All right, we're going to throw it over to Epcot now, where Banks is there covering the reopening of Test Track. Banks, what do you have for us?
Hey, thanks, JL. Listen, you need to get over here really quick, okay? Because I want to ride this with you for the first time, all right? Now, I'm here at Epcot in front of the brand new redesigned Test Track 2.0. I can't wait to get and design my own car to take out on the sim track.
I'm here. I made it. Whew.
How'd you get here so quick?
I came by way of Dragon.
Gary, we got to talk. All right, let's go design our car.
I just wondered whether you would be good enough to perhaps fire up the new Test Track, presented by Chevrolet. What do you think?
Well, of course, Mr. Beatty. Stand by for remote attraction launch. Test Track firing up in 5, 3, 2, 1.
talk about taking the old test track and completely changing the design, no pun intended, to this new Chevrolet Design Center.
You know, the world has changed a lot since 1999 when we opened the original test track, and we really wanted to reflect that not just the world, but the world of automotive design has evolved since then. So here we're telling a story of digital design and testing, and that's really what the new test track is all about.
Isn't it just like so sleek and futuristic?
They had so much character, and they were full, free-flowing forms that just cause you to have emotion about the vehicle.
And one of the biggest, biggest new things to this version of Test Track is the design process. Guests are able to design their own vehicles.
Absolutely. It's the most interactive story we've ever told, and that starts in the pre-show with the Chevrolet Design Studio, where you're able to design your very own custom concept car, complete with the Chevrolet bow tie logo.
Yes, we're going to go head-to-head. We're going to design each our own car. No, Team Banks. Come on.
Once for your entire party.
It's on.
We'll see. After your design key is detected by the reader.
And it's so cool to go in there and to design your own car. You can do truck or a car, however long or wide you want, whatever paint.
Yep, we've got literally trillions of options, and we figured that out. So we did the math. You'll definitely know which design is yours.
Find out how your design choices directly affect your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle's performance.
No, I'm going to go over here so I don't see your design. Oh, I like that shape.
I can't decide. All right, no, we're definitely going with red.
What kind of tires do I want? Yeah, I like the look of that tire. Okay, let's put that on the back too.
No.
I like it. Makes it look like a Batmobile. That's pretty cool. Okay.
It's getting all crazy.
Okay. This is my design. Right here. This is it. It's pretty much even on all four of the aspects here. I like the color.
I think we got it, guys. That is an awesome looking vehicle right there.
Let me see.
No looking beforehand. No cheating.
Hey, it's already designed now. We're set in stone.
It's like seeing the bride before the wedding. You can't look yet. How do I finish? Am I done? Pick up the pace.
You see what I have to deal with? And so the ride itself, the layout's pretty much the same as it has been, but you know the complete environment has totally changed.
Absolutely. We've wrapped this ride in a completely new story. It's all about the digital world. Instead of being on a physical proving ground, we put you inside a computer to test how those things would happen inside the digital world.
And your design follows you throughout the ride. There are points where you can see how your car is doing.
Exactly. Our